Hello everybody, in this video we are going to learn problem solving with C language. Before going into this video, let me introduce myself. I am Muhammad Aminabi, currently pursuing BTech first year CSC in Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Autonomous, Bhimavaram. I was guided by Dr.M. Prasad, Associate Professor, Department of CSC in Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women, Autonomous, Bhimavaram. My aim is to round off floating point values. Problem is write a C program to round off decimal or floating point value. To understand this problem statement, let us get into the concept. We usually perform round off based on number after the decimal point. In case of positive floating point values, if the number after the decimal point is greater than or equal to 5, the integer part of the decimal will be incremented by 1, otherwise remains same. In case of negative floating point values, if the number after the decimal point is greater than or equal to 5, the integer part of the decimal will be decremented by 1, otherwise remains same. To write the code for round off of negative floating point values, first we have to access the number after the decimal point. For that, first we have to multiply the decimal with 10 and store in some variable x. And second step is to find the remainder of x divided by 10. To understand this, let's see one example. Let us take minus 3.2. First we have to multiply it with 10, right? So 3 minus 3.2 into 10 equal to minus 32. Then after second we have to find the remainder with 10. 32 minus 32 by 10 equal to, we will get the remainder 2. So we successfully accessed the number after the decimal point, right? These two are same. Similarly, to access the number or to write the code for round off the positive floating point values, let us see the steps. For positive, we have to first add 0.5 to the decimal. After, we have to assign that value to the some integer variable. Let us see the example. Let us take the same example which we have previously took, that is 3.2 plus 0.5. First we have to add 0.5, right? Then we get 3.7. The integer part of this decimal is 3. In this case also we successfully separated the integer value from the decimal. So let us construct the code for this program. Here first I include stdio.h, means standard input output header file, and then we all know that execution of the program starts from main function, right? For rounding off floating point value to integer, first I need to read float variable. So I initialized variable called num here and successfully scanned that variable. After that, to get integer as output, I need a integer variable. So I initialized variable called round. Here check and temp num means temporary number. I wrote in shortcut. Check and temp num variables are used to check the round off conditions. If the float value is negative, means less than 0, if block will be executed. If the float value is positive, else block will be executed. To round off negative numbers, first convert the negative number into the positive. So I write num equal to minus num. Here I converted negative value to the positive value. These two conditions are explained, I explained in earlier. As I explained earlier, the first condition is to multiply with 10, right? So I multiplied with 10, the value with 10. And the second condition is to find the remainder with 10. So I find the remainder of the number with 10. Here again I took if condition and check. Here check greater than or equal to 5 means the number after the decimal point is greater than equal to 5. Then num value is stored in variable called round, and that round is decremented here. For example, let us take minus 2.6. The round off of minus 2.6 is minus 1. Here 6 is greater than or equal to 5. So round off value will be decremented. Decremented means 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1. Or else the value is automatically stored into the round. For example, minus 2.4, round off of minus 2.4 is minus 2. 4 is less than 5. So else block is executed and the value is stored into the round, and we get same as usual value, that is minus 2. So our code for negative floating point values is successfully completed. Coming to positive floating point values, I used the following condition: round equal to round plus num plus 0.5, which I already explained in the concept earlier. That is nothing but add 0.5 and assign that value to the integer. I successfully executed this program and passed all the test cases. Let me show you the compilation results. Hope you all understand this problem. Thanks for watching.